What's up, dance friends? It's Juicy, and in this video I'm going to talk about the cost of NFL and NBA auditions. And this year I'm basically spending almost $1,400, and I'm not talking just the audition fee, audition outfits and classes, hair, nails, whatever. So I'm going to break it down for you today, and then I'll give you some recommendations on how to make things cheaper for yourself and more affordable. And yeah, let's get into it. The first cost is prep classes. The Wizards dancers just announced their prep classes. They put a $25 fee, and I'm not sure if that means per class. So this could be up to $50. I definitely recommend going to prep classes. It's almost a non-negotiable. If you're available, definitely go. I'm gonna assume that each class is $25, so that would be $50. And then the auditions, I don't see a fee here. Some teams don't have fees, some do. So this could either range from like $0 to $50. I believe last year when I auditioned for the First Ladies of Football, it was $50 if I'm remembering correctly. So if you're not doing anything else and you're just auditioning, not counting any prep work, it could be like $25 to $100. Moving on to classes or training or private sessions or a consultant like sideline prep. This is where you spend a lot of your money. This is where I think you should spend a lot of money. You want to be training, you want to be taking a lot of classes. For me, I added up the amount of classes that I took in the past 2 months leading up to auditions. It was about 19 classes I signed up for, and it cost about $350. So that is a lot of money, but that's an investment in your craft. And then I took classes at multiple studios, so not just the same studio, not just the same teacher. I went to Powerhouse Dance, Ava Dance in Alexandria, Certified in Alexandria, Born to Dance in Vienna, and then consulting with Sideline Prep. I've used them before. They have a lot of really great resources, and they also usually do boot camps near auditions. That just means they'll set up little workshops where they have people to come speak and motivate, and then they also give you dance lessons. Moving on, talking about sideline prep still, I'm gonna move into audition photos. So when you audition for something, you need to submit photos, whether it's a headshot or a full body shot. A lot of teams like NFL and NBA will want a full body shot, whether it's in like a bathing suit or something that shows your midriff or like your audition outfit, for example. So for these, you can always have a friend take them. That could be free. I had my best friend Rachel take them my first year, and we literally just took them in my apartment. It was super fun. Following years, I decided to go with Sideline Prep because they do NBA and NFL specific shoots. So they'll do an NFL audition shoot a couple weeks before NFL auditions, and then a few months later, they'll do the same thing for NBA auditions. For this case, since I've never auditioned for NBA, I'm definitely going to do the Sideline Prep shoot because Ginny and Samuels is going to know exactly what the judges are looking for and exactly what I'm supposed to submit. Makes things a little bit less stressful for me. It's expensive. It's like $250, but at the same time, it's a professional photographer. He is skilled in what he does. He's shot for the First Ladies of Football for years. That's how I know him already. So I already know that I'm comfortable shooting in front of him. If you don't decide to go with them for a photo shoot or something like that, they have good resources on what you should bring, what sort of looks you should prepare for. So you can go for inspiration and look at some of the pictures that they've posted to figure out how to pose. Okay, moving on to hair. I am going to get my hair done before the Sideline Prep photo shoot, which is this weekend. It's going to be expensive. I already know that because having dyed hair is expensive. Having a special cut is expensive. I used to have a really short cut and I would have to get it cut every couple weeks. That adds up. Having extensions is expensive. So for my hair, I think it's probably gonna cost about $300. I don't know for sure because this is only the first time I'm getting my roots done, but it can definitely add up to have your hair looking good for auditions. But if you have your natural hair, it's probably still gonna be expensive because you're probably using lots of special hair products and your routine is probably high maintenance. Let's get into audition outfits. So this is a huge one. This usually costs a lot of money. So one of my favorite sites to use for outfit inspiration is the lineup.com. So you can actually order an audition outfit here. I don't think I ever have before, but they sell to pro teams. So you know that they're going to be comfortable to dance in. You don't have to worry about that. They have an audition outfit section themselves, and you can customize with colors, perfect fit with measurements, and then you can add stoning as well. So you really just don't have to worry here if it's gonna feel comfortable dancing in, if you're gonna be able to move, if it's gonna be good quality. That's like almost guaranteed that it will be. And you can pick a bright color. It can be custom to you. You can get creative with it, which I think is awesome. That said, when you add all the stones and everything, one set, like a top and a bottom, are about $120. So instead, what I do is I seek inspiration through here, looking at the team I'm auditioning for, their colors, just like getting creative because it's fun for me. And I work with my sister, so my sister and I will come up with a couple ideas, and then we will get the materials for it and plan my outfits. So basically that entails, for me this year, I bought 3 really nice sports bras. They ended up being $126 total for 3 of them. And then I bought $20 worth of stones, rhinestones, and then an $18 hot fix, which is the tool that helps put the stones on. So for me, it cost $164 for 3 new audition tops versus $120 for just one outfit. So with my tops, I can mix and match them with maybe the same pair of bottoms, or I'm gonna use some bottoms that I have from last year. I'm gonna use some tops that I have from last year. So I'm just gonna mix and match everything. And the lineup is expensive, but I mean, you can't really go wrong. They always have really standout outfits, and you can always resell it. Like I said, you can mix and match, and if you don't like either of those options, you can even try to buy from past dancers or cheerleaders. A lot of them will sell on their Instagram after their season or audition, or after they retire. Okay, let's talk about shoes for audition. So for an NBA audition, you will need a hip-hop sneaker, whether it's like a cool pair of Nikes that you have, or whatever shoe you're comfortable dancing in, but also maybe one that looks like a little cool. And you will need jazz shoes. So my favorite hip-hop sneaker, I will probably try to promote this in every video just because it's so easy to dance in. It's light. It is pastry shoe. I got these through Washington football team, and I really wouldn't have known about them unless I were on that team. So I take these to all my dance classes, and I'm going to wear them for auditions. It's a little expensive, but it's definitely worth it because you will use it after auditions. The other thing you need is a jazz shoe because there is some technique in across the floor. So I ordered the Capezio EOS canvas jazz shoe in tan. I just got them and I definitely need to break them in, but it was a necessity. So I ended up spending $41 on shoes. Now we'll get kind of into things that are maybe optional or just more for like cosmetics, just like a personal preference. So one thing that I feel like is part of the culture of pro cheer or pro dance is spray tans. And I think part of that is just because, you know, there's an emphasis on appearance, but also you're under bright lights and they don't want you to look washed out. Or so they say. That's what I heard. I don't know. Either way, I really liked getting spray tans for a while. Now I do self-tanner. I would recommend the Jergens Instant Sunless Tanning Mousse in Deep Bronze. It's $10. You can get it from Amazon. It's a mousse, so you can just put it on with a glove. It's very easy and it looks pretty good. Alternative is getting a spray tanning membership at a tanning salon. I used to go to Palm Beach Tan all the time. They did a pretty good job and they had pretty good deals, but it does add up. So I would recommend the self-tanner because of convenience and cost. All right, so this one is a non-negotiable. For auditions, you will need tights, and you won't need just one pair. You should always bring extra tights. So the ones that I use, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the Wizards dancers use, are PV Hosiery. They do deals for buying in bulk. So I usually buy at least 5 pair just so I can throw some extra ones in my bag. I personally do the light support hosiery in color suntan footed. I just do medium because I don't really want to worry about stretching out these tights because they are going to run. So, you can always go a size up and have a little extra give. Next, tattoo cover up. I did do a video on tattoo cover up. I used Dermablend Cover Cream Full Coverage Cream Foundation in shade 40N Golden Beige, and I also used the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in Warm Saffron. Those add up to $70. So if you have tattoos, those are pretty much necessities. If you don't have tattoos, that's great. It's going to cost you $0 to cover them up. Or maybe you were smart and you got a tattoo in a spot that is covered by your bra or shorts. Okay, let's talk about miscellaneous cosmetics. And by that, I just didn't know where to categorize lashes and nails and stuff like that. So for lashes, it is kind of like the glam culture of pro dance, pro cheer to wear lashes. I am going to try magnetic this year. I'm going to do glamnetic lashes. The liner is a little bit more expensive, but I am kind of excited because I know I'm just going to wear them outside of the audition anyways. In the past, I've used glue on strip lashes, and my favorite glue is Duo Lash Glue in black. My favorite Kiss lash is the Naked Drama Couture in Tulle. It's like my favorite lash. Never thought I would have a favorite one, but I do. So I would recommend that one. You can reuse these. You can put the glue on, take it off, and then peel the glue off and make sure you clean it before you put it back on your eye, because it's gross if you don't. It's just gross. Another miscellaneous cosmetic is maybe a new lip color. For example, when I auditioned for Washington football team, formerly Redskins, their signature lip color was burgundy. So I needed to find a good burgundy that I could perform in, so I knew it was gonna stay, and also that it looked good with my skin tone. So for Wizards, I'm actually thinking about doing a pink lip. I'm gonna ask some people what they think. I'm gonna consult others before I decide, but their lipsticks are usually like $22. Additionally, one last miscellaneous bit is hairspray. So my recommendation for hairspray is Big Sexy Hair. You've probably seen the bottle in the store, but it's definitely the best at holding. And this hairspray, I use it in my hair, but I also put it on my tattoos to set things, so multi-purpose. Last cost of mine would be nails. So you don't have to have your nails done. This is obviously optional. I'm getting them done because I'm gonna have this photo done for auditions and I want them to look nice. And I like having my nails done. It makes me feel a little more confident. So I am doing glamnetic ones this year because I ordered my lashes from there. But whatever you do, you could go to a salon and get a manicure, whatever. But basically, that all added up. So prep classes, potential audition fee, classes, training, privates, consult, hair, audition photos, audition outfits, shoes, spray tan, lipstick, tattoo makeup, hairspray, lashes, nails. That all adds up to almost $1,400. So it does cost a lot of money. But it doesn't have to. Some of these things are optional and they range, and you can reuse a lot of things from previous auditions. I want to point out that I didn't hit every cost of auditions. For example, I have more than one friend who is traveling to audition for their dream team. So that includes obviously flights. Maybe for me it even includes metro, taking the metro into DC, gas, parking. If you're traveling, maybe you're staying in a hotel. Doesn't include snacks or hydration or anything like that. Hopefully this gave you a good idea if you can afford something like this, because as you can see, it is a huge investment of time, but it's also a really big investment of money. And there's definitely ways where you can break those costs down just a little bit. So please hit subscribe because my next video is going to be my audition outfits. I'm really excited to share what my sister and I have created. And I have a lot of other ideas that I really want to share about leading up to auditions. We're just a couple weeks away, so I have lots to share. Please comment, and I'll see you next time.